All right, I just wanted to film a little bit more so you guys could see. I don't think that the pins were really clear before, but you should be able to see them now. And so these are, I'm just going to show you, this is the laptop screen. I'm just pointing to some of these bad pins. Like these were the pins that were really messed up before. You can kind of see they're still a little tweaked, but I've straightened them out and they look, a lot better. This area was really bad. And I'll just show you, how easy this is. I can go in now with this microscope and, I can, with the tweezers, relatively quickly, I can go and I can like grab that, uh, well, holding the camera and trying to do this still. Like I can grab that pen right there, and if I want to pull it forward a little bit, I can. Just kind of tweak it around. The one right there, I'll pull that one over to the right a little bit. There. You see with the tweezers, it's really easy to kind of do this. I think I've straightened just about everything out. I'm looking for a spot. Here's a good shot. If you look right there in the center, I'll show you that, like right there. That is actually, the head is broken off the top of that pin right there. You see that? And I just stretched this out as much as I could. You see the back, it's not up against the back here because I've stretched this forward. So hopefully this will make contact now, even though it's a broken pin. And I've straightened these up around it, these were some other bad pins and I've straightened those up. And I'll just show you, I'll just pull this one just so you can see me working. I'll show you, I'll pull that one forward real quick and I'll just show you, how kind of quick and easy it really is, with these tweezers and this microscope. See, I've got it already. I'm actually holding the phone recording and doing this with one hand, and I'm pulling that pin, and that pin is just tiny, I actually pulled it up a little bit. If you can see now, the nose is actually sticking up a little higher, which is good. And I'll just, the pin on the left, on the right there, I will just, I'll move it over just a hair. It looks like it's, whoop. You got to be careful because you can hit the surrounding pins. Yeah, I'm just going to pull that one a little to the right. Yeah, it didn't do too much, but I think that's fine. I don't want to mess with it too much. Yeah, I see there's another one right here with the broken head. That's got a broken head on it right there too. So I think I've got 3 pins with broken heads. There's 2 there, and then there's one on top of the motherboard. And there's just nothing I can do about those. Hopefully it fires up, I've straightened a lot of pins, and I'm really like impressed with what I've done. But who knows? I'm just moving around to some other spots that were bad here. And you can see these, you can still see these bad spots. I'll show you, like I've done a lot of work on these. Like you can see that pen, I've kind of straightened it out. It was looking bad. Look, if you look at that pen still looks a little out of line. So I'll straighten that one out right now so you guys can see that. That one's a little out of line and that one's a little out of line. So I'll try to grab those. So sometimes it's, yeah, okay, so it's that one right there. Yeah, but okay, yeah, so I got that one. I think I straightened that one a little bit, and then that one right there. I mean, that already looks better to me than what it just was. That one looks a little too far forward, right here. So I'm gonna just push that back a little bit. Still looks a little far forward, so I'm gonna just push it back there, and that looks better to me. I mean, it's still probably a little far forward. Yeah, but you guys get the hang of this, Oh, sorry, moved the motherboard, but I still got that pin. I'm pushing it back, and that one does. Whoops. I still see that one. I hope you guys didn't lose it, but it's right there. It still looks a little bit ahead. Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm actually putting quite a bit of force on this, trying to get it to go back. That's why the motherboard is moving around a little bit. But sometimes it's not. You don't want to mess with them too much because you just damage other pins around it. You know, you risk kind of moving other pins around it. I mean, these all look pretty good. There's a couple here that look like they could go over, be shifted over a little bit. Boom, yeah, I just got that one. I straightened that one out for sure. And then, see if I can. I'm actually watching this on the phone right now. I'm not actually watching the computer screen. I'm recording on the phone, and so I know I got a good recording because I'm recording on the phone. So anyway, I think that's plenty. You guys get the idea. This is all done. I'm just using the computer screen. You guys were just watching me record the computer screen from this little USB microscope setup that's right on the motherboard. It is just suction cup down the back. I'm using this pair of tweezers right here, $7 tweezers off of Amazon, precision tweezers, and I'm using that pluggable USB digital microscope on Amazon for like $38, $40. Those are the tools right there. That's under $50, and you know, I'm fixing this very badly damaged socket, and you know, it's taken a couple hours, but you know, it's been fun, and I think it's a cool little project. So anyway, have fun.